Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. It's weekday, 2 o'clock. Time for another career masterclass. So thank you everybody for coming through. Afternoon, Tobile. Thank you for coming through. Afternoon, G. Thank you for coming through, G. Nontombi, George. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, Kopoto, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you guys. Let's double tap the screen. Let's get to 1K likes so that we can start with our masterclass for the day. Mamtolo, good day. How are you doing? Busi, welcome. TK, hi. Thank you for coming through, guys. I see you all. Dumela, Kopoto. Yeah, guys, if the voice is bad, yo, today the flu, it's bad. Phil, hi. Thank you for coming through. Sibu, thank you for coming through. Sibu, I see a new profile picture there. Now we can see how Sibu looks. Okti, thank you for coming through. I really appreciate you coming through, guys. Yeah, guys, you know how we do. We are the Fetch Army Rapsteak. Thank you for coming through, guys. We are the Fetch Army. For people who are here for the first time, welcome. We are the Fetch Army, guys. We're a group of professionals that are shooting for executive positions. We don't play that game. Nana Lee, hi. I hope your exams were good, Nana Lee. Thank you for coming through. So yeah, guys, let's tap to 1K likes, guys, so that we can start topic of the day. Today, I want us to explore some executive positions, guys, so that they can become a reality for you. Hi, coach. I made it on time. Yes, Shario, thank you for coming through. I see you. I see you. I was not on time. I was late today. Christopher, welcome. Thank you for coming through, Christopher. So yeah, I was late today, guys. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming through. I really wanted us to explore some executive positions, so that we can have a clear picture of what we are working towards. Remember, everything starts with a map. But before we start, guys, a couple of things. Go to careeremporium.co.za. Go there to read some of the blog articles that I have about career empowerment and career development. Go to the YouTube channel Career Emporium. If you missed any of our previous master classes, we do this on a daily basis. Thank you, Batobile, for the heart. I appreciate it. So make sure that you go there and then you catch up on all of the master classes that you might have missed. Go on to LinkedIn, guys. Follow Career Emporium there, but also look for a group called Career Emporium Job Alerts where I post jobs. On Twitter, Career Emporium is there. Thank you, Nana Lee. And then on Instagram, we've got a young account that is still fairly new, so you can join that. Guys, when you're on YouTube and you're watching the master classes, please do me a favor, like the video, and also subscribe to the channel. Okay, so yeah. If my voice is bad, guys, for those who know, I've been battling with flu for the last couple of days since Sunday. And today, I think it's at the height of the flu, so it's really affecting the voice, but we are here nevertheless, right? We're going to do what we need to do. So guys, today I want us to explore some executive positions because, guys, remember, whatever we do today and what we do on a daily basis, right now as you are sitting on your desk, everything you are doing because you are working towards an executive position. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys a picture of what the corporate structure looks like on top, and then so that we can explore, and then you guys can also tell me what kind of executive positions you are looking for. I need you guys to truly understand them. So executive positions are normally what we call top management, right? So they're called top management positions. When you look at any company structure, you know that it starts at skilled or semi-skilled. It goes to junior management, middle management, senior management, other top management, and top management. So when we are talking about top management within companies, this is normally the order, but it differs from company to company. So on top, you will have all of your C positions, right? So you'll have your CEO, your CFO, your COO. Those used to be the popular three, right? But now you've got CMO, which people are like Chief Marketing Officer, and then you have a CIO, which is a Chief Information Officer, and then you also have CHRO, right, which is the C position for HR managers. So they've been growing, they've been evolving. Normally, what the C positions do is they would sit right on top because they are responsible for looking over everything that the rest of the other top management is doing, right? When we're talking about other top management, this is point number two. So we're talking about people that are not in C positions, but they're referred to as directors or executive directors, right? So you in a company, you'll have a sales director who's in charge of the sales cluster. You have the managing director who would normally be responsible for the running of the business. You have a marketing director, you have an IT director. So you have directors that are specific to particular clusters within the business. And in most cases, they would report to the CEO. So they're sort of like the same level, but they're still responsible for reporting to the CEO, CFO, and the COO, right? So same level, all sit at Exco, but they look after specific clusters. All right. And then the third one is that you would get your heads. Okay. So you get a head of sale, you get a head of operations, head of partnerships, head of strategy. Normally, what these people do is they will either feed directly and report directly to the CEO, because everybody needs to report to somebody, right? They'll report directly to the CEO, or sometimes the head of sales will report directly to the sales director, right? So sometimes the chain is a little bit longer, but it's everybody who's sitting at executive positions. These are all executive positions. I saw a new one, which is a CPO, Chief Procurement Officer. There you go, Rapsteak. So that they keep growing these C positions, right? Because companies can see that it's not enough to just have the head of procurement, for example, or the executive director of procurement. They want them to actually go a step higher so that all of the other executive directors, they can actually report to them. So the C positions are actually growing as well. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a picture in terms of what they look like, right? So you guys can start exploring what kind of executive positions you want to explore. Thank you, AP, for following. Thank you, Gably, for following. Guys, if you're not following, make sure that you follow me so that you know whenever I can go, whenever I go live. Sorry, this flu is making my English bundles go a little bit low. So this is what the structure looks like. So whatever you guys are doing on a daily basis, right? This is what you need to work towards. And there's CAE's Chief Audit Executive. There you go, right? So these chief positions, the ones that starts with C, they keep growing and growing and growing and growing, right? And then the simple idea behind these C positions is that somebody needs to to report directly to the board, right? So there's a board of directors that's responsible for the strategic direction of the organization. And the people in the C positions will sit in the board, right? Because you need to understand how the board is doing. Fifi, hi, thank you for coming through, right? You need to understand what the board is thinking in order to execute. And what they would normally do is that they don't want, I mean, imagine a company that has all of these people, right? You have the CEO, CFO, COO, CMO, CIO, you have the sales director, managing director, marketing director, IT director, and then you have head of sales, head of operations. Not everybody can sit on the board. Then the board becomes too big because the board on itself, you'll find that it actually has about 6 board members. So you need only a few representatives there. And that's why they take these positions and they put them like this. But as much as there's a board, that runs the organization, there will still be an exco where all of these people now sit. And in Exco, sometimes you will have one person from the board sitting in Exco, but in most cases, the people on the board don't sit on the Exco meetings. So all of these guys are the ones that sit at Exco, and then they decide the strategic planning as from the C positions in terms of what the board is saying in terms of where the company should move. The board of directors in most cases are people that have shares in the company, or they represent somebody who has shares in the company. So they're not involved in the day-to-day operations of the business. They select directors, they appoint directors that can come through, but they also give the C positions the power to promote people into the heads or executive directors within the company. So this is normally what the structure looks like. It's nice on top there, guys. It's very nice, but it's also very hectic, right? Tomorrow I'm going to be speaking about the challenges of executive positions so that I can give you guys an idea that as much as it's nice to be on top, there are a lot of challenges that come with it. But those challenges should not deter you now. All of a sudden you're saying, we don't want to occupy those positions because of challenges. Because, guys, if you're going to run away from challenges, you might as well run away from each and every challenge in your life. You understand what I'm saying? That is not going to work. So these are the C positions, guys, that we're sort of like looking at. I know I ask you guys this all the time, and it's the reason why I did this. I think a few people, when I asked them what kind of C positions or executive positions they want to occupy, a lot of people were able to put it under the comments, but a lot of people, I think they got lost and they got confused, right? So if this is giving you clarity, in terms of what kind of C positions you want to occupy. If it's giving you clarity and you're like, now I've got a picture of where I'm trying to go, please put 1 in the comments, right? If you are still not clear, put 2 in the comments, right? And say, maybe which means maybe I still need to explore something. But if this is giving you clarity and you're like, okay, now I understand the map that I'm moving on, just give me a 1, right? So Rapsteak is saying 100%. This is giving me, an opportunity. We are the fetch army. Challenge doesn't exist in our vocabulary. Challenge, exactly. You understand, Fifi? That is exactly it, right? We are the fetch army, right? Mikey is saying 2. Okay, Mikey still needs to explore a little bit, thank you for pinning that comment, Nanali. I was about to say, can we pin Fifi's comment there, because we are the fetch army, right? So guys, let me know. Put the 1 and 2. 1 means I'm very clear now. I'm starting to see what's happening. 2 means I still need to explore it a little bit, right? And then if you've put a 2, let me know if you have a question, right? Just post the question for me and say, okay, coach, this is the question that I have, right? So that I can help you to get there, right? Edward saying 1, Sibu saying 2, Nanali saying 1, I think Mojalefa is also saying 2. So all of the people that have put 2, guys, let me know, what kind of clarity do you need? Because guys, we are the fetch army here, right? Everything that we do, Christopher is saying 1, right? Everything that we do, guys, we are doing it so that we can get to executive positions. Remember, we don't want to drop out, ne? When we start a career, we finish it. Right? So I want you guys to repo this career thing, right? When you start it, make sure that you finish it, right? Coach, what was your question so we can participate? Fifi, I forgot my question. What question was it now? Oh, yes, Fifi, I was saying, if you are clear about the executive position that you want to occupy, put 1, and then if you are not clear, put 3. 3 for now, but long-term 1. Okay, cool stuff, So I'm happy, Josh, you can actually see that, you've got some kind of direction so that you can at least get to the head, right? At least get to the head so that you can move up. Guys, and please remember this, ne? You are not necessary. Still need to learn about executive positions in the film and TV industry and media. Sibu, I get you. Sibu, I 100% get you, right? 2 for now. I get you, Sibu. So, guys, if you want to do this thing simply, right, go to ChatGPT, right? So you can either use Google or you can use ChatGPT, right? Where you can go onto Google and say executive position in the media industry and then see what comes up. Or you can go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to actually write it for you, right? So that becomes very important. I'm still at the bottom, not even a manager or supervisor, but I want to elevate. Oh, Fifi, you've got a very interesting career adventure that's coming up, right? It's nice to be in a position that you're in, because now you're trying to get into supervisory, you're trying to get into management, you're trying to nail it, and you're trying to move on to the next level. So it's nice to be at the bottom as well. So guys, one thing that you must remember is that even if you can end up at a managing director or sales director, and then that's where you exit when you exit your career, guys, that is still good, right? Even if you get into the heads, the head of sales, the head of operations, the head of partnerships, guys, that is still fantastic for you, right? So you don't necessarily want to get to CEO, CFO, COO, because in most cases the C positions, they go with the particular profession that you're in. So I'll give you an example, right? Somebody said CPO, which is the Chief Procurement Officer. So mostly you will be registered with SIPs, you will be in the procurement space. Not all of us are in the procurement space, right? The CMO is marketing, right? The CIO is normally IT because it's information officer. The CFO is 100% in the accounting space. The CEO can be in different places. So you are not necessarily trying to get there, because sometimes the C positions are profession driven. So you want to get to the executive director position and the head's position. That is also okay, right? That is also okay. What about education, coach? Some of these executive position needs qualifications like MBA. So Josh, yes, some of the qualifications do need things like MBA. I know most, especially on the CEO side of things, right? So when I exited my career, I was head of small business development first, then I was executive director of small business development, because that's what I was good at, and I was working in a consulting company that, and right now I'm the enterprise and supply development director for a particular company where we are working with mines, because I'm not interested in doing my MBA. I'm not interested in doing my PhD. So I'm not shooting for that CEO position because I know it's just not me. But I'm happy being at the executive director position and the head of sales position. Those ones you are good with an undergrad or a small honors or a postgraduate qualification, they are based on your zeal, right? On your style, on your personality, on your attributes, on your industry knowledge, right? So you don't have to worry too much about the MBA unless you are specifically shooting for that CEO position. I know the CEO positions, they love those, but I was never interested in a CEO position in any case, right? Now I'm head of camera and director of photography. There you go. So you are moving up quite nicely, right? You are moving up quite nicely. You are at that entry level of what's happening within the film industry. So what's going to happen next is that you're going to move into an executive director position, which means you need more industry knowledge, right? So now it's more than just the operations, because the heads are also very still strategic and operational at the same time, but from an influence level, right? Whereas the directors themselves is strictly influence. So you are moving up there, you know. So you are almost there, Sips. You are almost there. You are getting there. Hi, Norma. Thank you for coming through. Norma, I received your booking for your LinkedIn session. I will send you an email today after we're done with this live. Currently an outsourced, let's see what Christopher is saying. Currently an outsourced CFO with SMMEs looking to venture outside accounting firms. That is brilliant. Christopher, we used to run a program when I was working at Saika. And I was a senior manager there, where we were taking chartered accountants and putting them in small businesses. So that is very important. Most of the positions require MBA, or there you go, exactly. You know, so CEO guys, the C positions, that's what they look for. But the executive director positions and the head positions, guys, I'm telling you, a lot of them you are 100% fine with your undergrad as long as you have the zeal. You've got the swag, you know, of the executive director. You can actually get there. I got into my executive directorship positions and my head positions, guys, with my BCom degree that I acquired in 2006. Stale as degree, right? But it really helped me. My current position, I'm a customer administrator and my department is marketing. So, Mikey, tell me what you want to achieve. I think that's very important, right, Mikey? Let me know what you want to achieve, because I can see customer administrator, you know, which has to do with customer service stuff. Is that what you're trying to grow into, right? Or because it is part of marketing, are you saying then you want to establish yourself in marketing? So tell me a little bit more, you know, in terms of what it is. Which qualification do you require to be a CIO? So the CIOs in most cases, because they deal with information, it's what I've seen is that they are IT people. That's what I've seen, right? It's IT people with a you know, a degree on IT, and then also with a little bit of an MBA or an MDP that they've done under IT, or a little bit of an honors or a post-grad certificate, you know, on a specific topic when it comes to IT. That's what I noticed with a lot of CIO positions. Any for IT entry level jobs. Adorak, do you have LinkedIn, right? Do you have LinkedIn? LinkedIn has a lot going on, but make sure that your LinkedIn profile is professionally built, and that will help you to get your entry level jobs, guys, right? Don't sleep on LinkedIn. Make sure you have LinkedIn. I've been upskilling myself with short skill courses online. I want to be a marketing head. There you go, Mikey. I think then your story is quite clear. Your story is 100% quite clear. If you're saying you're going for marketing, then let's do that, right? You want to be marketing director, or you want to be head of marketing, or you want to be a CMO, which is a chief marketing officer. Guys, also the C positions depend a lot on you joining a specific industry body and being busy in your industry body, right? We all know every sector has an industry body or a regulatory body. So once you start participating there, getting your CPD points and all of that, right? That also helps a lot with, because our CFOs are very connected with SAICA, right? We used to have CFOs coming to SAICA offices in hundreds of numbers almost every day, just coming and working together with the regulatory body, right? There's something now called the IOD, which is the Institute of Directors. And most CEOs that we see now are actually part of the IOD, right? So go check it, Institute of Directors, guys. They've got courses, they've got things that can prepare you to become an executive director, right? Actually, I must contact them and see if we can get them on the live. It's just that these people are not on TikTok. I don't understand why people are not on TikTok. It's so frustrating, right? But go check out the IOD, Institute of Directors, as well, and that could help you. Please plug us. Where do you do short courses? Mikey, they want to know where you are doing your short courses, plug my people. But Miss Kayla, what you can do is that you can check Udemy.com, you can check Coursera .com, and then you can check LinkedIn. Sometimes they give free courses, and those in the IT space, please go check Google courses. They've got a lot of free courses on Google that can help you to become better when it comes to IT. You can become a UX designer, UD designer, data scientist, which are the big things that are now required in order for you to grow. Right. So guys, let's double tap the screen. We are close to 10K likes. Let's keep it going. Sibu is saying to Mikey, keep going, Sibu. That's good. Let's encourage our Fetch Army to keep going, right? Alison as well. Yes, Alison is fantastic. Alison is very fantastic. Skillshare is fantastic. Yes, coach, I've been looking at the Institute of Directors. Yes, Christopher, IOD is one great organization. I've been looking at it myself, because I am looking for more board positions. I'm looking for more non-executive director positions, and then I could see IOD can hook you up. So I'm planning to actually join that membership with the IOD as well. It's fantastic. E-learning as well. Norma is saying e-learning as well, right? So guys, this gives you a picture of what kind of executive position you want to work towards. Right. And there's more, guys. There's more. What I'm giving you is not even half of what's supposed to be happening. There's definitely more that's happening, in corporate structures. I mean, these positions are growing. And guys, you must remember, in some companies, they are looking for a CEO for each and every subsidiary. Do you guys know Bidvest? Right. And then you know how many subsidiaries Bidvest has. So Bidvest has more than one CEO. They have more than one CFO, the Bidvest Group. They have more than one executive director of sales. They have, in certain instances, they have both the sales director and the head of sales. So some companies are so big, and it shows you there's a space for everybody, right? If you look at your banks, you guys, I think sometimes you only see one bank, and then you see something like, let's say, for example, ABSA. But ABSA has the SME subsidiary or division. They have the insurance division. They have the retail division. So there's constantly a space for guys to become executive directors everywhere. Right. And if you want to put yourself in a position where you are not fighting your job, fighting for jobs, you have to move yourself up as quickly as you can to the land of milk and honey, right? Where there's more than enough positions, where you're getting headhunted, where we no longer have interviews, we have coffee. Because you must remember, that's what happens in these high positions. If somebody wants you to come through and become an executive director, guys, it's not that gruesome interview. Sometimes it's coffee. Sometimes it's at golf courses where these conversations happen. They're like, we think you would be the best fit for us. So you want to get yourself out. You want to move up as quickly as you can. And guys, if you don't know how to move up, right, go check the previous masterclasses, right, about the qualities that you can gain in order to be a director, some of the things you need to do today in order to start moving up, things you need to start doing while you are at entry-level position before you even get into a management position. Go to YouTube, check out Career Emporium, and then make sure that you are watching all of those videos, all of those masterclasses. Not watch, listen to all of the videos and masterclasses. Guys, put your headphones as you're driving and just listen to these masterclasses as you are driving through the highway. You don't need to constantly be looking at the phone, because the only thing that's on screen is this, what you see now, right? So you don't need to watch. Even when you are in the house, you are washing your dishes. Guys, just put YouTube on, take your phone, put it aside, and then wash the dishes as you're listening, right? There's a lot of information in terms of what you can do to start getting yourself to move. Because our favorite term here in the Fetch Army is that you are not a tree, you must move. So guys, we are the Fetch Army in this community. Everybody who's here, just a reminder, we are a group of professionals that are going to fetch promotions, that are going to fetch executive positions. So the moment you follow, just know that you are now part of the Fetch Army. We support each other here. We've got resources for you, right? And then we push and then we grow. So make sure that you're following me if you are not following me, right? And then, yes, see Viwe, there you go. Welcome to the Fetch Army, right? Guys, we've got no excuses as a Fetch Army. We don't listen to all of this negative talk, right? We are saying, what if it can be done? That's what the Fetch Army is saying. What if it can be done? We've heard enough people saying, yeah, you can't do it. It's not meant for you. The executive position gets a core, you understand. We've heard people say that it's not for us, but tobakasi, color of skin, you need to be a lap dog for that other particular race in order for you to you understand what I'm saying. We've heard people say all of that. The Fetch Army does not speak like that. We are saying no to that. You understand? Thank you for the roses, Banta. You understand what I'm saying? It's like we do not say that. We do not say that. Please, can I have the name of the YouTube channel? It's called Career Emporium. That's what it's called, Career Emporium. If you check on top of this screen there, Wena Loli, you can see it says Career Emporium. So go there and check it out. Career Emporium, you will see that peach logo there. And then just go catch up on the old master classes that we've done. Guys, we've covered so many topics. But at the end of the day, every topic you're going to bump into is how do we become executives? Because we are not planning to drop out. We are not planning to discount ourselves. We are not planning to give up on ourselves. That is not something we're going to do. We're not part of the crew in the kitchen that gossips and is negative about everything. We don't do that as the Fetch Army. We treat the workplace as a learning institution to prepare ourselves for that next position. That's what the Fetch Army does, right? We keep it positive. We keep it with positive vibes. We keep it with a positive attitude. And then we make sure that we push and we do it together. So when one of us is going for an interview, they're working with the entire Fetch Army into that interview, right? When one of us gets a new job, we congratulate them, we push with them, right? When one of us is doing short courses, they post it here and then they plug other kids as well, because that's what we want to do. Mike, I would like to have a one-on-one session. Is that possible? Yes, Mikey, it's 100% possible. You can do that. Go to careeremporium.co.za and then book your professional coaching session, right? Then we'll sit down. We will work on your career strategy. We will work on your career vision board. We will work on your career map. We will work on everything that you need, right? That is what we do. So come through. It's 450 for a one-on-one session. It's 199 for a LinkedIn session, but the blog is free. Free information there. The YouTube channel is free. Free information there. And the LinkedIn page, go to the LinkedIn page, follow it. Everything is free there. But one-on-one important sessions are also very important because then I can speak about your particular case, right? Thank you very much. I'm already a subby. Thank you so much, Loli. Thank you for subbing. Guys, go sub when you get to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe as well, right? And guys, take your time when you're listening to these videos. Just take a step back and, just listen and let the information comes in. Siviwe, thank you so much for the roses. Guys, I really appreciate you. The Fetch Army is growing every day. Guys, we are an army that's going to rush corporate and get in there and show them that there's a group of people that are ready to be the next generation of executives, guys. That's what we're going to do, right? We're not going to go there and demand jobs and be entitled and say, yeah, faneke basiphe imisebenzi, tshwanetse ba re fe mmereko, these people and everything like that. That's not what the Fetch Army does. We deal with information and understanding, right? Information and understanding. So what I have on the screen right now is to give us more clarity and understanding in terms of what those C positions look like, what those executive director look like, what those head positions look like, so that when we dream, we don't just dream in J by saying, I manifested, I receive, or typing amen when people are posting beautiful things on on Facebook, right? We are not the amen with the amen crew. Right? Does it cover every type of career? Prudence, it does. What I've given here is actually not even most of what's happening. It's like whatever sector you are in, right? Construction, normally it's operations. I haven't put CPO, which is what they told me about today, which is the Chief Procurement Officer. It's not even up there. There's just so much. So I want you guys to go on to LinkedIn and research all of these positions. Just research all of them. Just type it on LinkedIn and see what comes up. So put your position, your profession, and put director next to it, right? Take a chance. Let's see what comes up. And that's how you're going to learn. You have to go on LinkedIn and then get into each and every one of those positions and find out what the duties and responsibilities are. Find out what the experience required is. Find out what the qualifications are. Because, guys, some of these things you will see that it's going to say a MBA is advantageous. Right? And when they're saying it's advantageous, guys, it does not mean when you don't have an MBA, don't apply for it. Advantageous is a different thing altogether. And let me tell you how it works. If you get into an interview and then it says MBA is advantageous and you don't have an MBA, but when it comes to all of these skills that we spoke about in the previous master classes, right, your industry knowledge is flawless, right? Your engagement is flawless. right? The way you speak, your executive qualities, you've built them is flawless. Then they won't care about the MBA. They're just saying it's advantageous because there's this assumption that because a person who did an MBA did industry research, and being in an executive position requires a lot of industry knowledge, right? So the assumption is that we will go with somebody like that. So basically, they're saying that if all of you guys are whack, we're gonna pick somebody with an MBA. But guess what? You guys are the Fetch Army. You are not whack, right? You know, we've spoken about these things in previous master classes. There's certain things that we improve in order to make sure that we get ourselves to be next level and nail those interviews. The Fetch Army does not fail interviews. We go in there, we rush the door, we run the interview. You understand? We run the interview. Can you also run promotions for one-on-one session, coach, on your less buys days? Josh, I would like to run promotions, but I think me being here from 2 to 3, I think this is a promotion on its own, right? Because this is like a group coaching session that I'm actually doing, you know. So unfortunately, this is the time that I invest here. You know, this is a promotion that I'm doing here. Also the blog articles, and then uploading the things on YouTube, it takes a little bit of time. So that's the special that I can give you, unfortunately. As far as the one-on-one sessions and the prices, those prices are going to remain as they are, so yeah, man, but I hear what you're saying. So yeah, guys, I wanted us to get an idea of what's happening here. You understand? But the TikTok sessions are free. You are already investing, so no promotions for now, coach. Yes, Fifi is so protective of me. It's like, no, I don't want that. No, no, no. Thank you, Fifi. Coach, the info process of starting my own orphanage. I hope you still remember. Oh, Prudence. Yes, I haven't forgotten you. You were at Jay's live. Sorry, Prudence. Yes, you did send me an inbox. Prudence, let me tell you quickly what you need to do. Right? What you need to do, Prudence, is go into Google and search how to start. Just search voluntary association on YouTube, right? Or put voluntary association constitution. You're gonna get free constitutions for your voluntary association. Take that document and complete it. After you've done it and you've given your non-profit organization a name, then go look for 3 people that you can appoint. But start with that one, right? Start with that one and then come back to me. Inbox me after you've gotten that one. Then we can speak about it. So guys, Prudence is a young person who's planning to start an orphanage. I mean, we need people like this in the world, So yeah, Prudence, congratulations. Mikey, no problem at all. No problem at all, Mikey. I'm glad you are loving this. Yes, Prudence, go start with that and then inbox me again. And then tell me if you've completed it. I have a few lined up. Yes, Angie, I'm more than open. Angie, let me know if you've dropped me an email, ne? And then we can have the conversation. But I think I sent you an email, Angie. But yes, please book your session. Come through. Norma has booked her LinkedIn session. Norma, I'm gonna email you guys at 3 as soon as I'm done. Well, I'm gonna take a nap for 30 minutes to get the flu going. So, guys, for those who are hearing the voice, it's because I have flu. That's why I sound funny. Coach, your inspiration, my confidence is lifted. Oh, Giddy, I am so glad. I'm so glad. Will do. Yes, you did. Yes, I did. I know, Angie, that I emailed you. We were speaking about you, like, hey, what happened to Angie? So I decided to drop you an email. Angie also came through for her LinkedIn session. And Angie, maybe you can just tell the people, just type in the comments how your experience was working with Career Emporium and going through your LinkedIn stuff. You can just let people know what a nice experience it is. So yeah. So guys, yes. So guys, please go research more of these executive positions. Please, 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 I'm begging you, go research more of these executive positions. LinkedIn is your friend, guys. Just go on LinkedIn and search for CEO position sales, and you will see, guys, the requirements differ from company to company. But one thing that is standard is that your industry knowledge, right? Your thinking, your skills, your qualities of a director. Those are very important, and those are things that you build now. Remember, we talk about the ability to look at processes and change them. We looked at a couple of stuff, right? Go refresh yourself in the previous master classes. Go check out the blog on careeremporium.co.za and just refresh yourself. And I think for those of you guys that are gonna catch up on the master classes, you're gonna understand how we got here into this particular conversation. There's a lot that we did before. I need your guidance. We'll be going for my interview very soon. Giddy, book your session. Come through for an interview session. Let's speak about this so that I can guide you. Or what you can do as well, Giddy, is go to careeremporium.co.za and then go check an article that says how to stand up in a job interview 2 steps. Then you can read that. But also there's a career masterclass on YouTube that says how interviews really work. So that will give you some kind of an understanding, right? Do you also help with businesses? I need help. I don't know how to hire the right team. Yes, Miss Kayla, I do help with business stuff as well. So just drop me an email, admin@careeremporium.co.za. You will find it on the website, or you can inbox me right here on TikTok, right? So guys, for those who don't know, I have another TikTok account that's focused strictly on entrepreneurship because I wanted to split the two. Right, my Fetch Army is my professional 9 to 5 kingpins and top dogs. Really love you guys, and then we're gonna do big things, right? But I've been getting inquiries about the business side of things as well. But I don't want to mess up things, right? I want the Fetch Army to have their own space so that we can push and then we can grow and then we can become entrepreneurs, right? So I've got another one. Another TikTok account. I will share it with you guys in the next live. I have network problem. I didn't hear some of the things, but I'll do everything to reach my goal. Askis Prudence. It's gonna be on YouTube, Prudence. Don't worry. We're gonna upload this on YouTube. It's gonna be available probably by tomorrow afternoon, and then you can just follow the conversation. So yeah, guys, please go to LinkedIn and then go check out what's happening. Go check out what's happening. You understand? Research these positions further. Research them further. Thank you for the advice. No problem, Mpo. Right? Go research them further, guys, and find out what these positions are. What are they made of? And guys, also do this for me. If you find a CEO or a CFO on LinkedIn or an executive director or something, follow them. Follow them on LinkedIn, right? And follow their posts and find out what they are saying. Find out how they are thinking. What are they announcing, right? What conferences are they going to? Just follow those people religiously and just find out what it is that they're doing. Just push with them. Be like them, right? We spoke about faking it until you make it. Be like those people. Push. Listen to them. So that becomes very important as well. Engage with their content. Comment on their content. And find out, what can be done. No problem, Nkosi. No problem. So that's what I want you guys to do. Surround yourself with these CEOs and CFOs and executive directors. Really surround yourself, but also at work. Guys, workplace networking is very big, right? It's very, very big. Malose, thank you for following and welcome to the Fetch Army. Welcome to the Fetch Army. Everybody who's not following, make sure that you follow so that we can welcome you to the Fetch Army, guys. Because by following, you become part of this big group, this big society of people that are crazy enough to shoot for executive positions. That's Tatigahle, guys. We're going there, but we're going there in a clever way, right? With information. We're not going there because we are hoping it's going to happen. We go there with information. Guys, we're close to 25k likes. I really appreciate you guys. Maybe your likes are going to cure my flu, then I'll find myself in a good space. So let's double tap the screen, right? So please, guys, follow those executive directors, guys. Follow them. Find out how they speak. What are they doing? And also, whenever you go onto LinkedIn, guys, and then there's there's an interview. Thank you so much for the roses. Really appreciate it. And then there's an interview where they are interviewing a director, of a specific organization, a specific director. Listen to how they speak, guys. You need to adopt those qualities. I was invited to SB Top Women Conference, but I'm afraid to go because my business isn't doing well. No, Miss Kayla, you have to go. Miss Kayla, you have to. Miss Kayla, no. You have to go. Go there, right? Don't have this embarrassment of my business not working well, right? It does not matter. You are not giving yourself enough quality. sorry, enough credit. You started the business and then you already have a business. Miss Kayla, just go there, right? Don't have this cloud hanging on your head where you're looking at yourself like you are this embarrassing person who's not doing good, who's gonna be a small girl when you go to this. No, 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 Miss Kayla. You are already the great person that you are. Regardless of how much is in your bank account or how much your business is doing, you are that MD, you are that CEO, right? You are that executive director in your business. So please go, don't do that. We need Fetch Army Braika year end coach. Yes, Fifi, I will make it happen. I'm gonna have a Fetch Army Brai and picnic at the end of the year, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring you guys there, right? Then we can have some fun. Afternoon, coach. I'm you here. Rose, welcome to the Fetch Army. We welcome you. Thank you for coming through. You are now part of our group. Make sure that you're following Rose. But now you are a part of this big society, right? This is who we are. We are the Fetch Army. We do not play around here. Rose, go through types of executive positions there on top, ne? And then see, Rose, if there's any of these positions you want to be involved in, number one. Number two, Rose, go to YouTube and go catch up on the master classes that you might have missed, ne? Just put your earphones on while you are driving or jogging or on the treadmill and make this happen, right? Yes, Miss Kayla, you are Fetch Army. Miss Kayla, you are Fetch Army. Understand that. You understand? You are Fetch Army. I made coach on this platform and the rest is history. Now I have interviews lined up. Angie. You see, Angie, I told you that once we fix your LinkedIn profile, I'm telling you, interviews are going to come up. So NG guys is fetching interviews left, right, and center. Miss Kayla, you got this. Yes, that's what Bantatile says. Prudence is saying, I would love to join you next time, Claire. Yes, connect with Miss Kayla, right? Miss Kayla, you are Fetch Army, dear. Nah? Don't be scared. Fetch Army, don't fear nothing. Fetch Army, don't fear nothing, right? Help me to create my LinkedIn profile from no info to having a profile. I'm so confident. Oh, yes, NG, plug me, NG. So when are you live on TikTok? Because I don't want to miss anything. CVWE, every day, 14 o'clock, 2 o'clock every day. I am here, flu or not. I am here, right? I even cut my traveling so that I can actually do these TikTok lives. Because whenever I'm traveling, sometimes I go to these meetings that just don't make sense, right? Weekdays, 14 o'clock, 2 to 3 p.m. Yes, that's what we do. So guys, LinkedIn, make it your friend, right? Make it your friend, right? And guys, if you're not following me, make sure that you follow so that you can become part of the Fetch Army. But Miss Kayla, let us know if you're still here and if you are hearing us. If you were, thank you so much for the roses. Really appreciate you. Let us know if you're still here, Miss Kayla, right? The whole Fetch Army is behind you. When you are walking into that conference, you are walking with all of us. Thank you for the rose, NG, right? You are walking with all of us. All of us. So, coach, my LinkedIn account will increase my chances of getting that promotion. Oh, yes, Mikey. Definitely. Because the kind of content, Mikey, that you put on your LinkedIn is the kind of content that makes people want you for higher positions. Very critical, very important. But also, Mikey, if you want that job promotion, go to careeremporium.co.za, go look for a blog article that says how to get a job promotion fast. And then go to Career Emporium. I think on the YouTube channel, I think we did a masterclass about promotions. I just forgot what it's called, but we did do something around promotions as well, right? So go check it out. Go check it out. I'm late. Apologies. When I OZM, when I will tell the moderators to deal with you, ne? Because when Jay, you and late coming when I OZM, I will tell the moderators to deal with you. But welcome, OZM, by the way, guys, she's very big part of the family. I'm just joking with her. You know, nobody's gonna be dealing with her. She's part of the family. Yo, Fetch Army, we did 25K. We can hit 30K. Yes, guys, we can hit 30K by 3 o'clock. I'm sure if we all double tap the screen, you know, we can hit 30K. But guys, this was the topic of the day, right? I just wanted us to explore. I'm loving what I'm hearing. Oh, Mpo, I'm so glad you're loving what you're hearing. Like you mentioned before, what other qualities on a confidence level does one need to have? Yo, Mikey, you're going to have to go to the previous master classes. There's so much that we spoke about. There is so much that we spoke about, right? Didn't I do an article on qualities of an executive? I think I did soft skills. Go check my TikTok video. There's a TikTok video actually. There's a TikTok video where I'm showing the attributes of a director. So just go through my timeline. There's one video where I did it on a green screen and then I've actually put there. So yeah, first time joining the live, so informative. I'm glad, Rami, and welcome to the Fetch Army, right? Bantatile, it's my first time. Welcome to the Fetch Army. All first timers, guys, we are the Fetch Army here. A group of confident people that are going for top-notch promotions, and we're doing things practically. We're doing things practically. We don't force. We don't feel sorry for ourselves, right? We really push. So for those who don't know, go check out my story on careeremporium.co.za in terms of how I became an executive at age 35. All of these things I'm giving you, it's tips and tricks. And it's to show you guys that it's actually possible for you guys to get into those executive positions. Right, I'm still serving in current executive positions on a retainer basis, on a freelance basis, and whatnot. Right, once you start, it doesn't stop. You go. So go check out my store on careeremporium.co.za so that you can see the possibilities, guys. Whatever they've been telling you in the streets, it's not true. It is not true. And those people that are trying to pay you against employment, right? I think some of you guys hate employment because of what you've been told. You've been told that 9 to 5 you are a slave, 9 to 5 you are making other people rich, 9 to 5 this and that. So you guys deep down inside, you don't understand how much you started resenting employment to the point that it's really clouding your judgment. Guys, it's a fulfilling space to be a 9 to 5er. Okay, don't listen to what other people are telling you. It's a very fulfilling space to be a 9 to 5 because you are growing your career. You are growing it in the right places. You are having fun. You are exposed to a whole lot of things. You are exposed to a whole lot of directors, right? So don't make people give you these negative remarks that make you resent being a 9 to 5er. It's one of the coolest things, right? They call you a worker and all of that, right? I mean, you get what I'm saying? It's like, you get what I'm saying? So don't, exactly, 9 to 5 has knock off time. You get what I'm saying, guys? So whatever statements you've been hearing, and guys, stop consuming that content of those people that are saying, yeah, abantu abasebenzayo, batho baba berekang, ha 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 ha, joke, you're busy making other people rich and whatnot. Guys, you need to change your outlook. You are making yourself rich because eventually you're gonna get into the highest position, fulfilling only if you hate your life. Shame, monster. I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry that they've gotten you into that space that's what you think. But anyway, different strokes for different folks. Here we're about positive vibes only. I need to have those skills, especially number 10. There you. Oh, you saw them. Yes, Mikey, you saw them. Yes. That's one of the articles there, right? So there's more that you can do to expand yourself and grow yourself and get yourself to the highest level. So guys, don't listen to all of these negative statements about 9 to 5 and employment and whatnot, right? You guys can do it. You can have a very fulfilling journey, man. You can grow, you can have fun, you can get into executive director positions, you can earn yourself some money, you can travel. There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually quite fulfilling. Don't make other people's experience your own. Yes, go collect your own story. 100% prudence. You understand? Like, go with your own experience. Do not allow other people to write a chapter in your own book. Never, ever, ever allow that. Never let anybody write a chapter in your book. You understand? You need to get your own experience, guys. Guys, we are the Fetch Army. We do not play that. That's what we do. We do not play that. We're the Fetch Army. We're going to fetch everything that we want to fetch. Coach, can we be executive in the international scene with the standard of our education in SA? Fifi, you can. Fifi, you can. One thing that is nice, especially Fifi, about the international market and multinationals, especially in this country, is that they don't look at qualifications the way we do. South Africa is obsessed with accredited qualification, accreditation this, accreditation that. When you go overseas, they're so open to skills. They're open to knowledge, right? They're open to different things in order for you to become an executive. People live here and go to Dubai, and they don't even have like 10,000 degrees, and they get into executive positions. It's only us, South Africa, that is so obsessed with this whole thing of yes, 30K, we did it. 30K, guys. Obviously, I'm here to help myself. Yes, Mikey, you are here. You are here to help yourself, Mikey, and that is brilliant, Mikey. That's what I like. That's what this platform is all about. Right? You are here to help yourselves, guys. You are here to grow yourself. Me, I'm Justin J. A person who stands there, that can push. 30K likes. Now I can rest. Yes, you can rest before you get arthritis for everybody who's been tapping. But guys, let's keep it positive. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it fighting. Let's get into those executive positions. As we close this live, guys, for those who are new, this is how we close this live. Okay, so somebody's going to start the train, and then we're going to be pushing that train, guys. And then, somebody please start the train in the comments so that you guys know what we do. There you go. Norma Gracious Mama has started the train. Hashtag Fetch Army. Okay, guys, please put in the comments hashtag Fetch Army, which means you are committing to doing all of these things and growing yourself, right? There you go, hashtag Fetch Army. So as you guys are putting hashtag Fetch Army there, I'm going to give you all shout outs. I'm joining the WhatsApp group. I'm loving that. So let me give you guys shout outs as you are typing hashtag Fetch Army. Christopher, thank you for coming through, sir. I really appreciate you. One of our new captains. Abantatile, thank you so much for the gifts. Christopher as well. Batobile, thank you for the gifts. Batobile, I appreciate you more than anybody, right? This is the top dog of the moderators here. Please follow my moderator. Siviwe, thank you for coming through and gifting. I really appreciate it. Kiri, I'm glad you're learning a lot. Thank you for coming through. Fifi, thank you for gifting and thank you for bringing the drama. Nanali, my friend Kim Samsekazi, always appreciate you coming through. TK, I see you. Mikey, I'm so glad that you've been engaging and you've been feeling like you're growing. I really appreciate it. Mr. Gift, I see you, my boy. Thank you for coming through. Mlungi Sitele, I see you. Prudence, I see you. Thank you for coming through. Kopoto, our captain as well, moderator. Thank you for coming through. Rami, I see you. Ntlaganipo, I see you. Rapsteak, I see you. Thank you for tapping until you had arthritis. I see you. Ikepu Elimnyama, I see you, my boy. Surprise, I see you. Toby, my friend, I see you. Miss Kayla, we are behind you. Go to that Standard Bank event and walk in there like the Fetch Army, okay? We are behind you. Motivation Essay, I see you. Edward, thank you for engaging, my boy. I see you. T Dollar, I see you. Shamaine Shabalala, thank you for coming through, my friend. Tulofelo, I see you. Mpokari, I see you. User 52, I see you. Ngosi Shibase, I see you. Bafo Rose, I see you. OZM, thank you for coming through. I see you. Kunget Delicacy, thank you for always coming through. I see you. Gracious Mama Norma, our moderator, our youngest last born moderator, thank you for coming through. I see you. I'm going to drop you an email for your LinkedIn session. Lisedi Light, I see you. Sunshine, I see you. User 75, I see you. Octi, I see you. Octi, you've been quiet today. Maybe you have flu like me. Yaya Mokoneng. Guys, please follow Yaya Mokoneng. She's got a very nice business that does branding. Yaya, my friend, I see you. Tobeka, I see you. Lebza, I see you. Musa, I see you. Twandla, I see you. Ivy Mesh, I see you. Yeah, I see you. Komoto, I see you. Rocket, I see you. Hunadi, I see you. Malandi 10, I see you. PA, I see you guys. Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate you guys. Please come through tomorrow. Faith, I didn't see you, but I see you now. If you're not following me, make sure that you're following me, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow 2:00. We're gonna talk about the reality and the challenges of becoming an executive. So guys, always remember, wherever you go, you guys are the Fetch Army. Sharp, guys.